Hi, I'm Bob Shamblin, and I've been given the opportunity to speak with you today about a very important ministry at Peninsula Lutheran Church, the 12 Days of Christmas ministry. It's hard to believe that summer is over, fall is here, and very soon we'll be immersed in the holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, a time that most of us associate with celebration and festivities. But for some, it's a time of scarcity because a major source of their daily nutrition is no longer available to them because programs like the National School Lunch Program take a holiday too for 12 days during the winter break. But hunger never takes a break, and the approximately 20% of grades K through 12 students in the Peninsula School District who rely on school meal programs must either find other resources or go without. When Jesus walked the earth, he experienced hunger and thirst. God, dwelling among us, felt the push and pull of human need as we do. He also had a God's eye view of the experiences of those around him, and he acted with compassion to meet their needs, spiritual and physical needs, wherever he went. Compassion as in taking action to relieve the suffering of others. Jesus did not diminish the need a hungry person has for a meal. And when we read the Gospels with the whole Bible in mind, we see that hunger has always mattered to God. It has always been his intent that all people experience the fullness of life, and that includes bodily nourishment. So as God's people and co-laborers with Christ in a needy world, what does the Bible teach us about feeding those who are hungry as an extension of God's justice? Matthew chapter 25, verses 34 through 40 come to mind first and foremost, where Jesus said, "Come, you that are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? And when was it that we saw you a stranger and we welcomed you, or naked and gave you clothing? And when was it that we saw you sick or in prison and we visited you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me." You may recall discussions about core values of Peninsula Lutheran Church. One of those values is mission. The core value of mission at Peninsula Lutheran Church is this: we strive to grow a Christ-centered community through evangelical outreach, sharing the message of the gospel, and demonstrating the love of Jesus through service. The Peninsula Lutheran Church community is focused on service and empowered to take positive action. Jesus is our guide in this, as he came not to be served, but to serve. And so we're back to compassion, taking positive action to relieve the suffering of others. And that's just what we strive to do as we serve the less fortunate members of our community with the 12 Days of Christmas ministry. The 12 Days mission is an opportunity for every one of us to participate in the health and well-being of children in our community during the critical holiday period when schools are closed. Peninsula Lutheran Church is taking positive action to help fill the need and quench the hunger of economically disadvantaged local families by providing an abundance of kid-friendly meals to get them through the 12 days of winter break, hence the name 12 Days of Christmas. We will officially launch the program, the 2023 12 Days of Christmas program, on Sunday, November the 5th. Anyone who has enjoyed the fun, fellowship, and controlled chaos of the packaging and delivery event will tell you that 12 Days is truly a highlight of the season. And this year, we're going to have a special fundraising event on December the 3rd. Susan and Cynthia will give you more details on that in the weeks ahead. So please stay tuned, and God bless.